Mr. Mohammad Nourizad, who is an artist, a critic of the Iranian regime, and a former political prisoner, wrote and published a statement on the web announcing that the family of Saeed Zainali have officially written a letter of complaint to the Assembly of Experts of the Leadership, objecting to the Iranian leader Sayyid Ali Khamenei. Saeed Zainali was among many students that were arrested in 1999 after the university was attacked by the security officials. During these 16 years that Saeed Zainali has been arrested, he has only been permitted to make one phone call with his family. On Tuesday the 14th of April 2015, Somaia Mehri, who was attacked with acid by her husband Amir, passed away in one of Tehran's hospitals due to her lungs being severely damaged by the acid. It should be noted that Somaia Mehri's 3-year-old daughter was also attacked with acid at the same time. Furthermore, Mohammad Taghi Mesbah Yazdi, the head of Imam Khomeini's Educational and Research Institute, said that those who claim to be defenders of the rights of women only want women to go into the public naked so that men can abuse them. On Wednesday the 8th of April 2015, Nizam Sadeghi, a labour activist and a member of the coordinating committee to help form workers' organizations, was arrested in the city of Sanandaj. Furthermore, the director of the forensics medicine in the Koh-Giluye and Buyar Ahmad province announced that work accidents in this province has risen by 30% during the past year. On Tuesday the 14th of April 2015, Aram and Fuad Zendi, two brothers who are labour activists, were arrested by security officials. Furthermore, two legal representatives of the bakery workers of the Sanandaj province were sentenced to 5 months in prison and 30 lashes. The judge later changed the sentence of these two labour activists to 5 years probation.
Two employees working at the Iranian Revolutionary Guard's telecommunications were shot and killed by unidentified people in the city of Mehristan in Sistan and Baluchistan province. Furthermore, local sources report that a few citizens of the city of Ahvaz and Hamidiya have been arrested in the past couple of days. There has been no release of any evidence and allegations of the detainees, and it is unclear if these arrests are in some ways connected with the recent disturbances within the Arab-speaking regions. Hossein Yazdi, a reformist political activist and member of the Coordinating Council Reform Front of Isfahan, was arrested on the 9th of April 2015, while he was participating in the 7th anniversary of the death of Sayyid Mohammad Khatami's mother in Tehran. Two prisoners sentenced to death were executed by hanging in the Zahedan prison on the 11th of April 2015. The executed prisoners had drug-related charges. Furthermore, a citizen of the city of Mehrizi accused of murder was executed by public hanging on the morning of Sunday the 12th of April 2015. On Saturday the 11th of April 2015, Evin Prison Section 7 guard officers threatened prisoners and destroyed their belongings. Two young members of Nedai Iran group by the names of Javed Fakhrian and Mohsen Bigarbegi were sentenced heavily in their trial court. On Monday the 13th of April, the death sentence of 8 prisoners in the central prison of Karaj was implemented. These people were the major drug dealers in Alborz province, and some of them were active in the drug laboratory production. Davoud Zadeh, a prisoner in the Urumiyeh prison, was severely beaten by the prison authorities. The sentencing of 8 prisoners in the central prison of Karaj was implemented. Most of these prisoners were sentenced to death on drug-related charges, and they have been transferred to Section 5 solitary confinement of Raja Shah prison since Saturday the 10th of April. On Sunday the 11th of April, following the police attack on a drugs caravan around the Iran Shar, a woman and a young child were injured and are in the ICU. 6 prisoners sentenced to death were hanged in the cities of Shiraz and Isfahan. On Monday the 4th of April, these prisoners were executed for drug-related charges in the prison of Isfahan, and the name of one of those executed is found to be Siamak Ranjbari. Also on Tuesday, the execution sentence for 2 brothers by the names of Ali and Reza Sardari, who were accused of murder, was implemented in the Adal Abad prison. Abbas Lassani, a social activist from the city of Ardabil, was sentenced to 1 year in prison. Court security officers of Adal Abad prison have shaved Saleh Eddin Moradi's moustache with force and transferred him to Section 4 of the prison. With more than 40 days passed since his arrest, no trial date has been set, and this vindictive act was carried out whilst his case remains in a state of uncertainty. On Sunday the 12th of April, 4 dervishes from the city of Kovar by the names of Kazem Deghan, Muhammad Ali Deghan, Hamid Arayesh and Zabi Ala Kurdpur were arrested while driving in their private car. Fars News Agency reported that Jason Rezaian was arrested in relation to the CIA security. This news was covered by the US media, which has caused concern to journalists and colleagues of Mr. Rezaian. Iranian Education Minister has said that a third of the country's schools are not up to the required structural standard and they need to be reconstructed. After 5 months since the arrest of Hojat Ala Behruz, who was the deputy of Tehran Municipality Transport, his situation is still unknown. Reportedly, it is the 4th time Sayed Siraj Mirdamadi has been sent to the hospital for treatment to control the remaining shrapnel in his body. However, it was not successful. Sayyid Ahmad al-Mahoda, the Friday prayer imam of the city of Mashhad, stated in his recent visit to the Khorasan Razabi Province Art Institute activists that we do not have any problems with music, rather our conflicts are with live performances and concerts. According to the news, in one of the industrial towns in the city of Shiraz, dogs are brutally killed by the injection of acid and poison. The contractors receive 15 million rial in exchange for the carcass of each dog.